All right, looks like the microphone's been holding up. So what I have today is something I ordered. I got a video that was suggested on my YouTube, and it was from Calculated Kinetics, and they were gonna have this grip weighted thing for the M&P 2.0 metal, and I was like, wow, okay, let's see. So I watched the video the July 3rd on the way after work or whatever, and it had me interested because these are one of the first two guns. This is the first one I bought, and I ran this for a year or so before I bought my second one, and now this one's predominantly my practice gun, and my other one is my match gun or whatever. But I haven't shot carry optics since May. We're now in July, so almost 2 months. Once I made master, I decided to swap over to limited optics and give me some time with the Staccato, which I only ran 2 matches, and now I'm back to the regular polymer M&P 2.0, but with the magwell. But one of the things he described, I always look for weight in these things, but you can't swap these out right here to add weight. As you see, these grips or whatever, so I guess it's hard to fabricate these or mold them or whatever out of brass or anything, even though there's a picture like on Reddit or something. I don't know how true that is. I never found out where that was. But one of the things the guy described was something about the ass over tea kettle feeling. I think what he was trying to say was it's forward heavy, the weight's in the front. And yeah, you can sort of feel that. So one of the things I liked about the polymer was putting that brass magwell on there, and it added like 2+ ounces, and it balanced the gun out very, very, very well. So I do like shooting that gun now more than this one. So this one you can notice once somebody points it out. Plus running the other gun, that it is what it is. But anyway, have no fear. Calculated Kinetics. Let's see, we can see that pretty well. They came up with this. I guess it's. I think it's a mold. I can't remember what they said. They got the video. Check them out. And they made it out of. I think this is stainless steel. So they got 2 ounces in it. Weighted, I think, is what the video said. It's by. I think they. Whatever tag team with Paragon grips, metal, the metal, the competitor, the steel, weighted grip insert. So basically, you take out that little skeletonized deal in the M&P right here, which is just plastic. I think it just helps. Somebody say something about they needed it for the polymer one, and I guess they don't. To swap these out and make it, I'm assuming, more rigid, instead of there being nothing in there, since they didn't design it like the Glock and put the straps on the outside. I guess whatever the reason for the design, I guess you need to have this in there on the plastic one to make sure it's got some rigidity to it or whatever, even if that's a word or not. But nonetheless, we're gonna take that out and we're gonna swap it with this one. And I already did that on my other gun, but I'm gonna do it. I didn't get a chance to do it to this one because this was in my bag, and my bag was in another room. I keep this bag with all my stuff in there separate from my dry fire area. But one of the things you have to do is, this seems like this is metal or plastic. You got to snip this off right here. So I did the other one with some Kleins, some Dykes or whatever. I don't know if I could say that word. But I'm going to use the old Gerber for this one. It should work. So let's see if that works. Let's see. Maybe I should have brought those. Okay, shit. That's what I was afraid of. Nonetheless, I didn't... These are pretty strong, but I didn't think they were going to be as strong as they were. I was having somewhat confidence, but anyway, it worked. So then that just goes in there, slides in there. And you have to cut it because now I can't get this out. You have to cut it because let's see, how do you get this out? Through the top right here. Hope I didn't mess these up. I've had these since the army. Okay. You have to cut it because the other one, the plastic one, that thing goes all the way up into here. And this one stops, I guess. And it stops right there. And the reason why they didn't mold that out or put that through was because, and I thought about it right away, it's like it's less material if you do that, so then less material equals less weight. But this area is gonna probably have to be shaved down. I'll explain that in a second, but we'll put that back in there. And this, basically the 2+ ounces it is or whatever, is now going to be pretty much equal to my polymer gun, with that weight in the back. So, and the overall gun should be similar because they are similar in weight. So now, as I noticed it right away when I was at the house and I dry fired it, it did not, I think dry firing, when I get to my first shot, sometimes I think I'm coming up, or the dot's coming from the bottom. So now it's a little bit more coming up, and I'm you know, it is what it is. I may be tripping or whatever, but I could tell a difference right away when I was at the house, and I could tell right now. The thing that was bothering me, and I don't know how true this will be, but we'll just see here on the thing, is this lip right here. As you can see, that right there, it's blocky, so I'm thinking I might need to file it down and make it more like a little ramp, because once I looked at it, I started thinking, if you don't come in perfect with your loading your mag, you may catch that lip on the back a little bit. And of course, once you see something and think about it, then you catch yourself doing it, and that's kind of what I did. So if I don't think about it, I may not do it. But anyway, so I have the other gun set up already like that, but I didn't shoot it or nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll just shoot it. Hopefully this is still, I didn't break these, but anyway, had these, I don't know, 20 some years, 22 years or some shit. Think I got it in Iraq, but it's a story for another day, you know what I'm saying? When the kids aren't around, or my wife doesn't need to hear that story either. But anyway, I'm gonna set up, I got my setup out here. I already did a training video, so whichever one gets released first, I'm just gonna go out here and we'll shoot it. Maybe I'll shoot a bill drill and just see what it feels like, and then go from there. So stand by, turn around, get set up. All right, we're just gonna start off shooting a bill drill right here on the IPSC. That should roughly be 7 yards. I know adding this and everything, it changes the weight and it should bring it back down. But like I said, I can tell a difference between the two guns. And I like the way the other one is. I also like the magwell. So with this one, it may leave me the option to put just a regular polymer plastic magwell on here, if I can figure out how that's gonna work. But whatever. But the best thing about this was they're about $100. And I watched the video and they said their 4th of July sale was gonna save 30%, so they were $70. I bought two because I have two metal guns. Keep them both the same. So it was for $140 plus taxes, and I think shipping was free. So it was like $150 out the door with taxes and shipping or whatever. They shipped Saturday. I got it Monday. And I was like, man, that's super fast. But it turns out they're in Mesa and I'm in Tucson, so it was all good. Anyway, so I've been messing with these Saturday. I've been messing with these since Monday. But anyways, it came pretty fast, is what I'm trying to say. So if you ordered one Friday, most likely you have it. They should have shipped them all out Saturday. So hopefully they sold out. They did a good job. So we'll go ahead and get this get this set up for a build drill. All right, here we go. Yeah, I came in a little high. A 188. That's a fairly decent pace for me. That's still touching. I came in high. I dropped it down. But I was still able to get that shot off fairly quick. Scratch my shot timer. So it was an 8-7, 21, 22, 19, and a 20. So pretty decent splits for me. So maybe normally it comes in from the bottom. This time it's coming in from the top. I don't remember. Now I'm trying to wonder what it normally is. But let's just run another one. So I went high and then the rest grouped pretty tight right there. So it's on the edge, but it still counts. So we have it here, and then less than this palm right here, 3, 4, 5. So nice group. Gun shoots flat. It's probably my favorite gun now, the M&P stuff. I love that staccato too, but I think overall in general I'm just way better with these guns, and this one being my fastest gun. So here, let's go one more, see what we get. All right, I think I dropped one right there. So 182. I don't know what my fastest build drill is. I think I had it on a thing. It might be like a 170 something. A 90. So draw first shot a little slower. Bunch of 19s and 18 and 18s. So did we get them all? I dropped that one. Then the rest are in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one more has to be here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got 12. So let's go a little bit. Let's see just how fast I can get it. I mean, the trigger's fast, the gun's fast, slick as they say. Let's just see how quick I really can get them. I'm gonna really crank on that arm and get this gun out as fast as I can. Here we go. Oh, messed it up. Here we go. All right, ready? Ah, 187. I had so much more in there. I had a 17 though. I don't think I've split much faster than that. I might have had a 16 in my life. I'm not sure. But they're all there. So I don't think I have enough for 6. What do I have here? 20. Yeah, should have enough for 4. 23 plus 1, that's 6. Let's go one more. And that'll be this video right here. Ooh, hit that mag release. I want to try and get out as fast as I can and get to shooting as fast as I can. Here we go. Ah, did not feel fast. A 179. I did beat a 180. So an 8-0 split. 20, 21, 20, 19. So the splits were faster. Overall, this was faster. A 179. Let's go see what the hits are. I dropped more. I dropped 2, 3 at least. But anyway, I outdid my time. So yeah, I'll be honest, I think I really do like this thing. Now it feels a little bit more balanced. The group is tight. I'll show it to you in a minute. Let's just change this mag right here real quick. Okay, as you can see, I wasn't even lined up, so let's do the old Burkett reload. It's just fast as you can to see the mag, and then you stop. All right, let's see what the reload is here. Here we go. Let's try it one more time. I missed it. That was nothing to do with that thing. Here we go. There, I got hung up on that lip. That time I did. Kind of twisted coming in. Let's try it one more time. Yep. I think I came up on the back side right there. Let's try one more. Here we go. Yeah. I think I'll have to file them down or Dremel them down, put a little ramp on there. So it really shouldn't take out much material, but I don't like the way that is. That one in perfect. Another thing is they do, you can hear a difference. It rides on the back of that deal right there. But anyway, let's go look at the bill drills. Let's see what we were at. That was 8 yards, so a little bit further than a bill. So of all 24 rounds, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 24. So not bad. Nice tight group. They kept coming down here. But yeah, I like the way this thing feels a little bit more balanced. It's no longer immediately dipping down this way. It's staying back, whatever. So I have some more mags. I'm gonna get some more training in. And am I even in this deal? Make sure. I got some more mags. I'm gonna get some training in. Maybe I'll try and get some reloads. But definitely that's something. I don't know. I think I may have messaged with the guy before in the past on my videos. I don't really remember that Kinetics, whatever the, I don't mean to disrespect the name. Whatever the name is, I think I've seen it, the videos, or we've messaged or something about the guns. I don't know. I'm not sure. But if anything, I get it. It may be money. So if somebody else is doing it, you're packaging up, you're sending it out. As you put in hours, times, minutes, whatever, I mean, it costs you money to do something like that. So maybe you just do it yourself. I guess it would make more sense, and that's what I'm gonna probably do. Take it down, file it, put a little bit of ramp, and then that'll probably be the end of it. But all in all, I really like it. It feels balanced. It feels like my other gun. So yeah, I'm ready to go back to carry optics or LO, and then push for that GM card this year. So anyway, concentrated kinetics, I think, is what it is. I don't mean no disrespect if that isn't what it is, but I already said it earlier in the video. So check them out. $100, or wait for another sale, ask them for a sale. I don't know. I think I stole these. Basically the price that I paid for these two was a little bit more than that brass magwell. Yeah, the brass magwell was $100. Two of these was $140. I mean, I got two for a little bit more, the 40% more. So anyway, I like it. Let's see how my training goes with it. But all right, hope you enjoy the video. Concentrated kinetics. Yeah, anyway, thanks.